What's up, YouTube? Reporting live from El Trabajo, my job. Last day here. About to be moving on to new things, better things. It is 2018. But I wanted to tell y'all a very important subject. So, there's two things. One of them is giving advice. Second one is receiving advice. And how those two things are very important in someone's life, depending on either spectrum that you're on. The giving of advice. Personal point of view, I am not the person to tell you, yes, do this. No, don't do that. I will not give you a direct answer. I'm more of the type of person, if you come to me for advice, the advice I'm going to give you is neutral, a neutral response, because I want to guide you to help you make your decision, not tell you how you should live your life. I cannot give a decision for you. I can't make a decision for you to make and hope that it makes your life better. Like, let's say you were to come to me for advice and the advice I gave you was a direct answer. I could be affecting your life in a positive or negative way. That's up to me to know whether or not I'm making that judgment upon you. But how are you going to know that? Like, who to trust? So the person giving advice, I suggest that if it is that you give advice, help them, guide them. Don't give them a direct answer, because what experience do I have? What knowledge do I have? Like, how credible is it to you for you to be able to accept that? Be like, yeah, she's a 100% complete right. I'm going to take that advice and I'm going to make a decision about my life based off of what she said. No, like, I don't think that's right. I think the right way would probably be, like, giving a neutral answer. Help ask them, like, how are you feeling? How is it that, why are you feeling this way? How can you get out the situation? How can you perfect the situation or come to a resolution where it is that it benefits you in a positive way in your life? Like, you want to ask them that question so that later they're like, oh yeah, like, thank you for helping me realize that. Now I know what to do. Like it'd be those words that you want to share with the person. The accepting of advice. Accepting advice, like letting someone talk your ear off. It still goes hand in hand with the giving advice. The person it is that you're accepting the advice from. Sorry for the shifting in the background, but patient just walked in. But the person that you're accepting the advice from, how do you know that that person is credible, trustworthy, or knows about the situation? To a story about someone's life, someone coming to you about a situation to vent, there's two sides of the story. They only got your side of the story. And when we give information, we don't give the full details from beginning to end. So how is someone able to make a decision for you or tell you what to do when they only know one side? Keep that in mind when you accept advice. Like, if they're just hoping that it'll help you out, hoping that your life will get better by the things that they say, you gotta make sure that the decisions that you make in your life are decisions that you're making for yourself. Yeah, you can go to someone and ask them for their opinion, but sometimes the people who are looking for advice and the ones that are accepting it, they'll go through several people until it is that they find that one person that comes close to what it is that they want to make a decision based off of their thoughts. They want someone to agree with them in order for them to make a decision. So if you're gonna go and take some advice from somebody, make sure that at the end of your choice, the decision in your life that you're making is the one that you're deciding by yourself, not someone that's choosing it for you or someone who's making you decide it. Like, you gotta have your own realizations. You have to make your own choices in life, because then in the end you're gonna always consciously keep going to that person, asking them for advice for any choice that you're making in life. You want to make the decisions for yourself and get yourself used to being reliable or responsible for yourself. Keynotes: giving advice and receiving advice.